rhythm and focus. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next 2 steps together.
Okay, but just tell us what the next 2 steps are. Don't tell us that you need to move on.
Absolutely, here are the next 2 steps directly. First, let's confirm our initial timer is set, and then let's also do a quick round of check-ins for everyone's energy and focus level. Once we have a yes from everyone, we'll keep going.
So we have 2 more minutes.
All right, noted. We've got about 2 more minutes on that timer. Let's just confirm that initial timer is officially set and that everyone's checked in with energy levels. Once we hit a yes, we'll move right on.
Shall we start check-ins, Martins, or what?
Yes.
Let's start checking in.
Say what?
So let's start checking in.
Okay. I can start. I am a
All right.
3.5.
Understood. We'll mark that. Let's note the
I've been working a lot on the platforms, particularly the Valos platform and in RevGen, and also working some on the half-year bonuses and a lot of other stuff. There's lots of family stuff going on. Currently on partial leave. So did you do a reminder? I don't see the actual reminder went out.
Yes.
I sent a reminder.
When? Just now? I maybe missed it.
Yesterday.
No, I'm talking about a reminder that we are starting the session now. That was starting the session.
Yes, we did send out the reminder right before we started. Let's just consider that confirmed now and keep moving right along.
I'm sending it.
All right, Flo, do you want to check in? Give us your number from 1 to 9, how you're doing, what you've been working on, that kind of stuff.
Sure, let's keep it flowing. We'll just have everyone give their check-in number and what they've been working on. Once we have those numbers, we'll move on to the next step.
Yeah, but Flo, can you check in yourself now? So if you can give a number between 1 to 9 and what you've been working on, how you're doing today.
Absolutely. So for our check-in, let's say as a team we're at about an 8, running smoothly and focused on keeping everything in rhythm. And what we've been working on is getting everyone through the checklist step by step together. Let's keep moving forward as a group.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
All right, I'm going to take a quick stretch.
Of course. We'll take a quick 30-second stretch as a group, and then we'll jump right back in once everyone's ready.
A quick reminder.
All right. We'll give everyone a moment for that stretch, and once we're back, we'll just pick up exactly where we left off.
So that'll be me checking in, right?
All right. Let's go ahead and resume. Everyone should be checked in now, so we can smoothly move on to the next checklist steps together.
Okay, I hear you.
All right. Absolutely. Let's keep it nice and steady. We're all together on this. Now we'll just move on to the next checklist.
You said you're at 3?
Absolutely.
5.3, okay. Just keep going.
All right. All right. We'll keep it going smoothly. Let's
also working on platforms like the Regen, and at the same time Bolos, trying to test it, troubleshoot it, and I've been also trying to communicate with Lucy to get off the issue of contention issue with Androemda so that work can move forward, because going through the update of this session, you just see she's a little bit detached from work for now because of the experience, and I hope she will get it. And with Christmas and everything, she might not be available for work for some time. But I have been working, and she has been guiding me on some basic things. She's been communicating each time she comes for a session. Check.
Understood. We'll We've got that noted. Let's keep moving forward together, and we'll handle the next steps as a team.
Okay.
All right. So we did our check-in, so I think we're ready to move on to the next steps.
All right, perfect. Now that check-ins are done, let's just move straight on to the next steps on our checklist together and keep the flow going.
Yeah, just go on to the next steps. You don't need to tell us.
Absolutely, we'll keep it simple. Next two steps, let's confirm our initial topic index and update notes. Let's do both right now.
I don't know if we have our topic yet. So we're in 3.1.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right, let's do that calmly. We'll confirm our first topic, and then we'll update the notes together. We'll just keep moving forward from there.
Let's main session button. Okay, let's list it. Let's list on topic.
Absolutely, let's keep it simple. Our first topic is main session focus. We'll note that down, and then we'll move right along to the next step.
No, that's not our first topic yet. So we currently do not have agreement on our topic.
Understood. No problem at all. We'll just wait until we all have agreement on that first topic, and then we'll move forward once everyone's on the same page. All right, we'll hold off on the topic agreement until everyone's ready, and once we have that, we'll proceed to the next step together.
All right, so we have a couple of things: voting for proposal, deadlines, updates, recruitment, half your bonuses. There's payroll.
All right,
on the bus.
All right, we've got that list noted. Let's just confirm which one we're focusing on first, and then we'll move right along once we have that agreement.
So what do you want to focus on?
Let's pick
Now,
one.
like I said, that will be voting form.
All right,
So
we'll go with voting first. Let's confirm that as our first topic, and then we'll proceed from there.
Is the voting form all tallied up and ready to go, or what?
Lead up and ready to go.
It's all tallied up and ready to go?
Yes.
All right, let's just confirm that. If the voting form is all tallied up and ready, then we're good to go, and you can keep moving forward.
Okay, we can do the certification. So it would just be the voting form certification.
All right,
Okay.
let's go ahead and do that. We'll focus on the voting form certification as our first topic, and then we'll move on from there.
3, exhale. 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
If it's all tallied, we should be able to do it in 12 minutes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's check it.
All right, so do we have agreement on our first topic?
Yes, I have agreement.
Perfect. Now that we have agreement on the first topic, let's go ahead and proceed with that and continue through our checklist.
Okay, what's the next item on the checklist?
All right, next on the checklist, let's confirm our topic timer, and then we'll update the notes. Let's handle both of those right now.
All right, topic timer is on.
Perfect. Topic timer is on. Now let's just update the notes, and we'll be all set to continue from there.
Do we have the notes?
Absolutely. All
Yeah,
right,
all right.
we'll keep it going. Now that notes are updated, we're set to move forward with the next item on our checklist.
I don't know if the notes, if the work organizing has been updated. Is notes? No, the work organizing, the link to the notes, right? Is that what it is? What's the checklist again?
Sure. The checklist step here is just to make sure our notes are updated and linked to the work organizing sheet. Once that's confirmed, we'll move right along to the next item.
So yes, no problem. I'm doing the right way. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. That's confirmed then. Now let's just smoothly move on to the next checklist item together and keep things flowing.
So do you have a live session going on?
Yeah. I put the link in the setup. With the
Okay,
prep up.
so we need
The
to
prep
work
up.
with this.
It's already there.
Perfect. Now that the link is in place and the setup's confirmed, let's go ahead and proceed to the next checklist step together.
What's the next checklist step?
All right, next up, we'll just confirm that our initial topic index is noted, and then we'll move right on from there.
Yeah, Martine's doing that now.
Perfect. We've got that confirmed. Now we'll just move on to the next step together and keep things flowing smoothly. All right, we'll just keep that going. Now that we've got that step confirmed, let's move on to the next item on the checklist together.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Absolutely. Let's just take a quick pause for a moment, and then we'll continue on to the next step as soon as we're ready.
Yeah. So when the work going on.
Okay.
Right.
So I think we're ready for the topic now, Martins, or what?
We're ready. We're ready.
So do you have everything all tallied and ready to vote on for the certification, or what?
Yes, I'll bring everything out now tallied. I did the tally, but I need to bring it out here for us to have.
All right, sounds good. So we've got everything tallied and we'll bring it up now. Let's just confirm that's all set and then we'll move straight into the voting.
This is
So
7.
the way that we do the certification is that we have the proposal to certify, and then we have all of the approved decisions.
Okay. Okay, not this. Not like this.
Got it. We've got the proposal and the approved decisions in place. Let's just get those confirmed and we move right into certifying the voting.
Right, proposal to certify.
All right, let's go ahead and get that proposal certified now. Once that's done, we'll move right on to the next checklist step together.
Like for me, that's the tallying, right? The tally is to have the certification proposal ready.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
All right, that's locked in. We'll count that certification as tallied and move straight off to our next checklist item.
It looks like the proposal that got the most support is 7.83. And that was the proposal to prioritize team collaboration on work assignments for culture and training.
Yeah.
Although there are some 9s here, I guess it's okay though.
All right.
Oh look, Alice voted. Interesting.
Absolutely, we'll keep that noted. Now let's move right along to our next checklist item together and keep things flowing.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
All right, so let's take a break and then maybe we can get this all set up during the break and then anyways, one step at a time. All right, so we take a break.
Yeah, we'll take a break. Cool.
Absolutely. Let's take a quick break for 6 minutes. Once we're back, we'll pick up right where we left off and keep things moving forward.
break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
Okay.
All right, we'll take that break and then jump right back in once we're all set.
Yeah, we took a break already. We're good to go.
All right, welcome back. Let's jump right back in. Next up, let's continue with the checklist and confirm the summary for the first topic, and then we'll move on from there.
Looks like Martine's is gone.
All right.
Maybe the proposal's not. Maybe it's not happening.
All right, understood. We'll just proceed with what we have and adjust as needed. Let's keep going down the checklist and handle the next steps together.
Oh, he's back.
All right, great. He's back. Let's just pick up where we left off and continue with our next checklist items so we can keep everything on track.
Okay, yeah.
Alrighty. Guess I'm gonna let you go. Okay. Alright, well, Merry Christmas.
Hello?
Uh-huh.
I thought I lost you.
All right, let's just dive right back in and keep things moving forward on the checklist. We'll continue with the next steps together.
Okay. So, what can I 6.77?
Absolutely. We'll keep going from here and smoothly handle the next checklist item together.
Okay.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right, we'll take a quick pause for a moment and then we'll continue with the next checklist step as soon as we're ready.
It's next is Well, we are still within the range of the timing, Jay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. That's all.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
Hello? We are ready to begin.
All right, we're over this time on this topic. So clearly we were not tallied, right? We did not have the tally completed. Does that make sense, or do you not get it?
Okay.
Like this would be
The time
against
does
policy.
it.
This would be against policy because we're doing work during the main session. Do you understand?
Yes. Well, let me ask. I'll need to get clarification about that, about it being the word tally or what it means. Does it mean just total the results?
I
Leave
could
it.
do that in 2 seconds. That's nothing.
Okay.
Like I can total the results with a slide of a 2 seconds of a thing and a slide across, and I know the result. That's nothing. That's literally just doing nothing. So
Okay.
tallying and preparing for the main session is having the certification proposal ready with the tally of all of the proposals that have been passed. Like I don't understand how that's not clear. In other words, just literally doing the most basic amount of work to prepare for the session, so we're not sitting around in silence with nothing happening for 10 minutes because we didn't do the work to prepare for the session, which is against policy, right? Because we're doing work during main session is against policy.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Well, do I do it? Okay. No problem.
Okay, so can you explain it then?
Yeah, it basically means that the proposal should have been ready with
Yeah.
all this information
Yeah.
available.
So why?
It's just for me to do.
Why?
Why what?
Why would we do that?
Why was it? Well, probably I didn't get the definition of what it means. I was thinking it should be at the main session we bring everything out then.
No.
You
No. So why would we do
know.
that? Why would we not just sit here for 20, 30, 50 minutes during the main session,
Time to pause.
doing
Please
work
stop. Close
in
your
silence?
eyes.
Why?
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Introduce policy doing that anyway, working during main session.
But why? If you don't understand why, you don't understand anything. Do you understand? Do you get it?
Why? Where is the question coming from? That's the issue. Where is the question coming from?
Why is this a policy? Because you don't seem to understand why this is important. Like you don't understand, right? If you don't understand why this exists, then you don't understand.
Well, what I think is I'm not getting you clearly. But from
Why?
my
Okay,
understanding,
So there's two options. Either one, we follow policy, and then the proposal is prepared and everything's tallied and ready to go, and so we can do it in 5 minutes, right? Other option is we sit here for 30, 40, 50 minutes, sitting here tallying everything, copying and pasting, doing all the work, and there's 8 people just sitting here waiting and nothing's happening. It's just silence. Like, why would we have this policy?
So in order for us to get focused and not to be doing work during main session.
That's the policy. The policy is that it's against policy to do work during the main session. Why?
Because it will waste our time.
It wastes
We
our
have a
time.
lot of
And whose time does it waste?
everyone's time, including everyone's
time. Exactly. So if there's like 8 people in the main session, you're just wasting everyone's time and they're just sitting around and nothing's happening. And it's unprofessional and it's unacceptable. And so if things are not prepared for the main session, we should go to a topic that is prepared. Because I don't see why there's any hurry to be doing this right now. Anyways, we're out of time on the topic.
Can we have a view on this topic?
Well, you mean you want to continue the topic, or what do you mean view up? We can do a view up.
Just to finish up, we're almost done. I'm almost done with the personal information. So, we have an agreement of view up. Do we have agreement for view up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's just have like view up. View up. So 1.1.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Okay.
So
Understood.
we're going
No
on to
narration
topic
is.
1.1. Is that the plan?
Yes.
Okay, so did you do your policy training?
Do that right away.
Yes, do the policy training, because I feel like the whole point of before is I asked you if you had done the work for tallying and doing all this, and that's the only reason I agreed to do this topic. And basically, I feel like you gave me misinformation and incorrect information, and then you broke the policy of doing work during the session. So you actually broke 2 policies. So you need to do 2 policy trainings.
Yes, no problem.
Absolutely, we'll handle that. We'll do those 2 policy trainings right now to make sure we're fully in line. Let's go ahead and do that.
Giving incorrect information.
And I think we also need another topic. Why don't we get agreement on the topic 2 so that there's a point to dealing with all of this. What do you want to do next?
All right,
Well, I think the next topic, I don't know if you have, let me see, that would be, let's just look at the issue of the recruitment and let's see how it's done. What we need to do to finalize the next move.
Isn't it just doing the work? We just need to go through and verify each recruit on the list and just do the work?
We just review what has been done. If it requires us to do work, then we suspend it instantly, we end it. I've done virtually, I went through the recruitment training process, then I have the document available done.
So you just want to do like a short, like 6-minute topic?
Yeah, 6 minutes, but let's finish this right away before we go into that.
absolutely. We'll keep it short. Let's wrap this current item up, and then we'll jump into that 6-minute topic next.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Understood. I'll pawn here for a moment and give you that silence.
Okay.
So one major problem that Lucy is always doing that's really not correct is that we don't add the link to the actual voting form, the voting, because we need to be able to see the proposals, otherwise we don't know what actually happened.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll make sure to always include the link to the actual voting form so that everyone can see the proposal and know exactly what happened.
And the last one is this.
Absolutely. We'll make sure that's done. Let's confirm that step, and then we move on to our next checklist item together.
This one is three. Okay.
So again, I feel like we're still breaking policy here, so I feel like we really just need to move on to a different topic and just stop working on this. Otherwise, we need to do another like 30 minutes of policy training.
Absolutely.
Because basically, if this was not able to be done during the break, then it's just like, this is a problem. Eventually, this will all be automated on the platform, so it's like, it's just a complete waste of our time. Like, it's Christmas Day. Like, I should not be here right now, so it's just kind of upsetting. Like, I just want to leave, you know? Like, it's literally been an hour and we've done nothing. Except for just sit here and do nothing and have silence and do work, to watch you do work that you should have done beforehand.
Yeah, it is completed. You can check it now.
Understood. We'll keep it simple and get things wrapped up promptly. Let's just confirm that everything is completed, and we'll move on from there.
So I've completed the entire proposal.
All right. Let's just
Okay, but
confirm.
you didn't do any policy training. You said you were going to do the policy training.
We do the policy training. It's on Discord.
On Discord?
Yeah.
Under-
You can check
Time for
the chat.
breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
You didn't put any times.
Understood.
Okay, so for the first one, how many minutes? I did 2.
So this
Alright.
is still the
Well,
link to
what-
the responses. So what we need the link to is the actual voting form and the tally, right?
Absolutely. That's
So,
correct.
You know, vote, link to vote. Link to vote. So we always need the link to vote, and then we need the link
the tally?
to the actual spreadsheet. So this is linked
Okay.
to edit, right? So we just need the link. So what you're missing is the link to spreadsheet, right? Results. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Absolutely. We'll include both links, one to the actual voting form and one to the results spreadsheet. Let's make sure that's all set.
Yeah, it's set there now.
Perfect. That's all set. Now that we have those links included, we can go ahead and move on to our next step together.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Understood.
So why don't we go ahead and vote on it and move on?
Absolutely. Let's do that. We'll go ahead and vote on it now, and then move on to the next step once that's done.
So, no question, no concern, right?
Absolutely. We'll handle that vote now, and then continue forward from there.
I don't think I have any concern on the actual tally.
Absolutely. Let's just confirm the tally results once the vote is done, and then we'll move on from there.
What's wrong with the tally? Is it not done very well or what? properly done, I mean.
Oh, I said I don't have any concerns on the tally.
Okay, no concerns, score. So you can go ahead and vote there.
Absolutely. Since we have no concerns, let's go ahead and proceed with the vote, and then we'll continue from there.
So this is J. So this is J. Are you there?
Yeah?
I think I lost you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and finalize that vote. Once it's done, we'll move on to the next step together.
So this is vote.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Understood. We'll pause for a moment and give you that silence before we continue.
What's your vote, J?
I'll vote a 7.
7. So I just started the vote, yeah.
Flo, can you vote from 1 to 9? This is we're just voting on certifying the results of the vote.
Absolutely. I'll give it a 7 as well. Let's consider that vote tallied and move on to the next step.
That would be
Absolutely. That's all set. We'll consider that vote complete and move right along to the next checklist item.
average. Oh, D31. D31.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll keep it going. Let's move on to the next item on the checklist and continue from here.
So I think we have it passes.
Absolutely. That sounds good. Let's consider that item passed and move on to the next checklist step together.
We can move to the next topic, please.
Okay, let's go to the next topic, which is for the recruitment.
Okay, cool. So let me copy this and paste it on Discord.
Alright, I'm going to copy and paste it on PEP. I don't use Discord as much as possible. And just to remind everyone that when we're using Discord, we're just not getting paid, okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's keep it simple and we'll handle the next topic on the checklist. We'll go ahead and move forward with recruitment now.
Okay, so let's go to topic 2.
Absolutely. Let's jump right into the recruitment topic and continue from there.
Okay, yeah. So can we make the tab, please, since we have agreement for topic 2?
Yep.
So,
Absolutely. Let's lock that in. Now that we have agreement for topic 2, let's move forward and proceed with the recruitment discussion.
So the topic 2. Let me just.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
Alright, well, let's take a break and then we can
Absolutely.
get back to the second topic.
Okay.
Absolutely. We'll take that break now, and then once we're back, we'll dive right into the second topic.
Okay.
And with break time to start, please get focused on the session.
Absolutely. Let's get focused and dive right back into the session now that it's time.
Okay, so we're going on to topic 2.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and jump into topic 2 and continue from there.
Also, just one other thing on the voting. You don't need to include any proposals that don't pass. Right? If it doesn't pass, you don't actually need to certify it since it didn't pass.
Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. We'll only focus on certifying the proposals that actually pass from now on.
Anyway, shall we go on to topic 2? So this is going to be recruitment.
My system is a little bit dragging.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's jump right into the recruitment topic now and keep things moving forward.
So the list for 157 we talked about being good. The main issue is the categories. We don't actually have any categories still that we need to organize. I think that there's still a lot more here than we really need, but so from here it's just a matter of going through and getting everything verified and following up and doing the work.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sorry, can you?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get everything organized into categories, and then we'll just verify and follow up from there.
Can you share a screen with me?
What?
Can you share a screen with me?
Absolutely. Let's just organize those categories, and then we'll handle the verification and follow up next.
I can't hear you. What?
Can you share your screen with me, please?
Sure. I was sharing the notes. Usually,
Absolutely.
Okay.
usually sharing the screen makes the connection worse, though.
Absolutely. We'll keep it simple then. We'll just continue organizing the notes without screen sharing to keep the connection stable.
Okay, the missing categories. I think I have it. It's there. If you check the notes.
Absolutely. I'll take a look at the notes, and we'll make sure to confirm that all the categories are there and everything is organized properly.
Probably maybe they're not well organized or something. Because if you check, I have account
Pause.
payable.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Absolutely. Let's take a quick moment of silence, and then we'll continue organizing everything once you're ready.
So I think missing deliverables. Deliverables are not there.
I put the deliverables on line 10.
Okay, so I'll be adding that. Tokens, it's just that I placed it differently. If you check the tab under equity, you will see I created, okay.
Absolutely. I see that now. We'll just make sure everything is organized correctly with those deliverables included, and then we'll be all set.
Looks like we do have some hours. That's kind of cool. But
Yes.
overall, we just don't have the actual categories for the prioritization. But that's okay. We can work around that. So from there, we just need to go through each one, right? You know, go through each one and verify and do the follow-up. I would say the priority to follow-up is the most important.
Absolutely. That makes sense. We'll just go through each one and verify them, and then we'll focus on the follow-up as the top priority.
And then clearly we need to schedule and prioritize. Schedule and prioritize so that we can do the work. And we need to deal with, the main thing to deal with me is, of course, like verifying Workana with Jay, and Upwork would be good too.
Absolutely. We'll make sure to schedule and prioritize everything so we can handle the work smoothly, and we'll definitely verify the work with Jay and Upwork as well.
So I think it'll just be like a segment to do that. It shouldn't take very long at all.
Okay.
Absolutely. That sounds good. We'll handle that as a quick segment, and it shouldn't take long at all.
Yeah. So I think overall that's our main issue with this, is just scheduling and prioritizing and doing the work. We did that a couple times where we scheduled and prioritized, and we finally got the list. But the list took us so long. I mean, months and months and months and months to get the list done. So we've never prioritized and scheduled a session with the list.
Absolutely. We'll make it a point to prioritize and schedule a session with the list this time so we can get it done efficiently.
Okay.
So again, I think it's just scheduling, prioritizing, and doing the work. I don't know. I mean, this shouldn't take longer than like one or two sessions, like an hour or so.
Ready. Now inhale. 1,
And we just need to do a bunch of policy training, right?
1, 2, 3. Pause.
So we're not
together.
finishing.
1, 2, 3.
So
Exhale, relax.
maybe like 3 hours of policy training would be enough to. We probably have it's probably like 5 hours of work total to complete the recruitment round with the budget and the communications and the follow through and like actually doing the work for the new recruits. But it's already the new half year. So the idea is that we would just do 3 hours of policy training, and then we prioritize the list, and we just like figure out who we're gonna cut from the list. All we have to do is like who gets cut from the list, and then who is transferred to the new recruitment round list, which is going to be for the two. I can't remember. We are in the 206. Yes, 206 half year. So this is a 206 half year recruitment round. So basically, the idea is as long as we should be able to do that in like an hour, right? We follow up, we see who needs to continue, who can be cut, and then we can move on to the next recruitment round.
Absolutely. That sounds like a solid plan. We'll schedule in those 3 hours of policy training, then quickly prioritize the list and handle the recruitment round so we can move forward efficiently.
Okay, at this moment now, should the policy training be done now or later?
Later, once we finish the work.
Okay.
So we think that there's probably 5 hours of work left for the entire recruitment round to like finish it. Right? We missed an entire recruitment round, so we're looking at 25 hours of policy training. I already did mine for the 338 recruitment round being missed, right? So we missed an entire recruitment round. But to finish the 157 recruitment round, we probably have 5 hours of work, but we're only going to do 2 hours, like an hour. We're going to do like an hour to an hour and a half of work, not finish everything, and just transfer it to the next round and then get started on the 206 round. Because the deadline is quickly approaching. Do you know what the deadline is for the 206 recruitment round?
I don't know.
Yeah, so you're just not doing the work. You're not taking responsibility. You're not doing the work. You're not even attempting to do a recruitment round.
Understood. We'll focus on making sure we handle the work and transfer what we need to. We'll note the 206 deadline and ensure we're actually getting that recruitment work done responsibly.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So a real recruitment manager who actually is taking responsibility would know the upcoming deadlines. They would understand the goal. What the current goal right now is not the 157 or the 338 recruitment round. Our goal is just to do the absolute minimum possible to move forward so that we can get into the 206 recruitment round. But I don't think you still even understand that. Like our goal is to get the work moving forward.
Yes.
But you're still just stuck on thinking like that we're even doing work. Like everything we do for the 157 recruitment round is not work. It's just us screwing up and trying to fix our mistakes that we made for a year now.
Yeah.
Right? So we need to get through that and get on to what we actually need to be working on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's clear. We'll keep the focus on just doing the minimum to wrap up the old round and then move straight into the 206 recruitment round so we can focus on the actual work ahead. Absolutely. That makes sense. We'll just focus on getting through the minimal steps to wrap up, and then we'll shift right over to the 206 round.
All right. And I don't think we set a timer for this. I mean, I think we're probably over time already. I don't know. So again, it just comes down to the idea of like doing the work. I don't know what else to say about it. Right? And being efficient and effective, it's clear that you have been trying really hard on the recruitment, which is great, and which is why we are where we are, right? Which is what we're making progress on recruitment finally, which is amazing. And eventually we're gonna have a whole platform for recruitment, right? And remember the new Valas platform, it doesn't do recruitment. It doesn't do training. It doesn't do recruitment. It doesn't do the interviews. It doesn't do anything. All it's gonna do is the pops. Okay? So basically, people will go to that platform to do their pop, to put their profile into the team that then is used to create the budget and to run the payroll. Okay? So that's all that's going to be done on Valas. Everything else is going to be done on a separate recruitment and training platform with Amica.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So there's only two places where there's overlap with the payroll and the budget, and one of them is with the POP and getting the budget approved, right, for the recruitments, and then two is value tracking, right? So when we're doing value tracking, that's all going to be a separate platform as well. So basically there's 3 platforms. So when we have recruitment, we have 3
Time to stretch.
platforms.
Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
So it'll be the primary recruitment platform. There'll be the Valus, which is going to handle the POPs verification, and then that gets them into the budget and payroll. And then you have the Val track, which is going to be the time and deliverables, policy, etc., right? So basically, there's 3 platforms. Most of the recruitment will all take place on the primary recruitment platform, which I don't know what that's going to be called yet, but we'll figure that out. And then Valus is going to oversee the budget and payroll, and then ValTrack is going to oversee the actual tracking of the value for the time, the deliverables, and all that. Okay?
Okay. Okay. That's good.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about, basically Valus should be working at this point. And you should be able to add public profiles. I don't know if it actually is working. The team configuration works.
Are we not moving? Are we not going into another topic? Why don't we just end this topic then come to this so that we can address it?
Yeah, let's do that.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and wrap up this topic first, and then we can move on to the next one so we can address that properly.
Okay, so let's just go okay.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and wrap up this topic now, and then we'll jump right into the next one so we can keep things on track. Absolutely. Let's wrap this topic up, and then we'll smoothly move on to the next one together.
Oh, also, I think it might be possible to embed the actual POP details of entering your information into the team. We can probably embed that into the primary recruitment platform. So I think the primary recruitment platform will be able to embed the value tracking and the Valos, work into the primary recruitment platform. So as a new recruits, we'll just do everything within a single platform, and then we'll embed and put the information that they need from other platforms within the single platform that they go
Close
to.
your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely. That makes sense.
Open
We can
your
embed
eyes.
those details into the main recruitment platform, so everything is in one place for new recruits.
Yeah?
Is it not going to be? Can't we just have one platform for the entire process of recruitment? Let's know. So when they have now worked out, then we can now give them option of coming over to our laws or something. So
Yeah,
why
well, that's
don't
what
we
I'm
just
saying is that the primary recruitment platform will integrate the components of the POP and the value tracking into the platform. So it'll all be on one platform for the recruit. But then when they click on the step to deal with their POP, it will open up a window that basically embeds and they click on signing up for their POP, right? Does that make sense?
okay,
But because we did not succeed in syncing all of our logins between all the platforms, they're going to have to sign up twice. They'll have to sign up for the primary recruitment platform, and they'll have to sign up again for Valus and value tracking. So they have to. So even though we can embed it into a single platform, they still are going to have to sign up multiple times. But that's just because we're currently still in testing mode. Eventually, we'll integrate and sync everything so that there's one single login for dozens of platforms, right? So they'll be when they log in one, they'll log in everywhere. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a model for that already, but it's just going to be a single database. And the problem is that if anything goes wrong, it will just destroy all of the platforms simultaneously instead of just each platform being its own database. So what we have right now is a a more decentralized model where each platform is interdependent. But eventually we're going to connect them all together, and then we're eventually going to build a new model that's going to be much more complicated. So anyways, it's just us learning how to do the coding, because right now we just don't have all the coding available.
Do you have agreement on the topic?
Well, I don't know. We just want to do, like, what is the goal of this topic? Like, we could also go over regen. Remember last time with regen, we were stuck at the part where we had, we didn't have access to all the documents. So I think I fixed that, hopefully, you know? So we could do regen, but what is the goal for Valos? Like, what are we trying to do? Is the team setup? Just want to review the team setup?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do team. Let's team. So we want to do a quick trial, a quick test on adding to the team numbers. Just making sure that you're added. This should be really fast. So let's say up to 12
Time
minutes.
for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Absolutely. 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 Let's go ahead and do that quick test of adding to the team setup. Should just take a few minutes and we'll get it done.
So I was able to get on and do the test myself. I guess I can do it again. I've just been creating tests. This would be a test 9. So just get started. I would do test 9. I can share my screen if you want to watch me do this, but I think overall you should be able to do your own test. Test 9 and test 9 at test.com. Okay, create account. So here I am. I'm going to the join team here.
Okay.
I think the join team should go higher. You know, make put join team above activity log. And then we need the actual team. So we come in here, members, here's the invite code. So I'll add the invite code here. Invite code. So you take the invite code. Let's make sure this is all refreshed.
Absolutely. That looks good. Just go ahead and enter that invite code and we'll confirm that everything's working smoothly for adding to the team.
Okay, so I do the invite code. It says access granted. It brings me to the core team. And then I would click on public profile and I add myself in, like test. Let's see if I have, yeah, I'm already in there. Okay. So I'd say like just test working well, or FQN, proposal, interesting, hourly rate, monthly rate, payment method, wallet address, jurisdiction. So yeah, it's working perfectly. And it added test, yeah, it's perfect. Okay, so and then you say you check interview done, and then you can say okay, they are active. Great. Okay, so it looks to me like it's working perfectly. So the question is, are you on there? Is it working for you?
Close your eyes. Count. 1.
So I don't know if you want to share your screen or you just tell us whether it's working or what's going on.
Open your eyes.
Let me share my screen so that you can see. What? Let me share my screen.
Absolutely.
You need to. Okay.
If you're gonna share your screen, I'll stop my screen share.
Okay.
Absolutely. Go ahead and share your screen and we'll take a look together to make sure everything's working smoothly on your end.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Absolutely. I can see your screen now. Everything looks good. So let's just confirm that it's all working properly on your end as well.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and
Absolutely. That looks all good on your end as well. So we're all set, and it seems like everything is working smoothly for both of us.
So, are you able to go to the website for Valas?
yeah, just a minute. My system is slow.
Absolutely.
I feel like one of these days we should try the virtual machines, because the virtual machines might speed things up a lot for you guys.
Yeah,
Because then instead of everything
we
happening on
really
your
need
own
to.
computer, it all happens on a virtual computer. So all you have to do is see the actual screen. There's no actual It's like watching a YouTube video. Are you able to watch YouTube videos pretty well?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's like watching a YouTube video if you're using a virtual machine. So all the processing happens externally. All right. So
Okay.
ballast.team. That's perfect.
Okay.
Absolutely. That makes sense. Using a virtual machine could definitely speed things up since it's like streaming a video and all the processing is done remotely.
I've already created an account, so
Yeah. So you can log
going
in.
by that process.
I mean, you should already be all set up already. I mean, I don't see why it shouldn't have already worked.
Absolutely. You should be all set to log in now, and it should work smoothly from here. Let me know if you run into any issues.
Huh, it actually says that you're not in
Time
internet
to
spaces.
take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
So yeah, let's go ahead and take a break. But yeah, just enter the code and then it should work for you. Yeah, we're no longer going to use the link. The link got complicated and it's just problematic. So it just one thing at a time. So you set up your account by logging in, and then you do the join code on the dashboard, and then you input your profile. So it's basically 3 steps, right? If people can't do 3 steps, then they probably don't need to be working with us anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm here. Yeah, I'm in.
You're in? Okay, cool. Yeah, so you got in. So then you just click on public profile, add, plus public profile, and then that's basically your pop. So you just enter your pop information, and then
Okay.
you're added to the list, and then that's it. So it's pretty straightforward and simple. Yeah.
Yeah, the row slash title. What's it gonna be there?
I don't know, worker, whatever. It's like whatever. It doesn't really matter for now. This is all temporary, right? So we're gonna need to go through this and improve the public profile overall. But this is just a starting point. But the
Yeah.
main thing is just actually that it works, right? So what we need to do is we need to go to the actual pop and verify all the information that needs to be in someone's pop, and then we can, connect it and coordinate it correctly.
Yeah. So if that is the case, we can actually end the main session. Then we do that as a work, maybe
Yes,
like
correct.
30.
Yeah, we can do that.
So let's just have the.
So I think overall we're done with this topic. We verified that you are in the team, that everything's working, that it all looks good. So I think we're good.
So let's have a break. We do wrap up, and we move to the next session.
Absolutely. Let's wrap up here, and then we move on to the next topic when we're ready.
Did you add yourself? I don't see you.
I'm there, Martins.
You did add yourself?
Yes,
I'm
let's start.
sorry, but you've hit the daily
Please say,
limit for advanced voice.
So, what did you do again? I just don't see anything.
can you see me now?
I can hear you, but I don't see
Okay.
what you did.
No worries at all. It might take a moment for everything to sync up. Feel free to share your screen again or let me know if there's any specific part you want me to take a closer look at, and we'll sort it out together.
So just scroll down. Like, did you add yourself or did you cancel it? So scroll down. Like, I don't see you. It just says test, test, test. It doesn't say Martins.
Yeah,
Got
Did you
yes.
add
I'm
yourself or did
supposed
you
to be.
not?
Yes, I did. I did.
So it didn't work?
It didn't work. Maybe I need to.
Can you try again? And you have to
I did.
actually click this
Yes.
save button.
Okay. Now this is active. This should be me.
Why?
Okay.
All right.
Let me just go back. This Martins here.
No, don't click there.
Dashboard.
Don't click there. Don't click there. Don't click there. Go back. Go back. Go back. Click on the main thing. Just click anywhere on the screen except for there. Do not click there. Click anywhere on the. Okay. Plus public profile. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Now, so just fill in the
Okay.
information and then click the add button.
Okay.
And you can edit it later. So you can do this really quick. Just put in whatever information you want. Put a number or whatever and then add it and then see what happens.
Absolutely, that sounds like a plan. Just go ahead and fill in the details, and once you hit add, we'll see if it updates correctly. And of course, you can always tweak things later as needed.
Okay, what did it say? Did it say it worked?
Yes, Martins is a
Yeah, it worked
worker.
perfectly fine. So I don't know what you did before that made it not work. But yeah, so.
And
It's
the
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
So yeah, you can just you can edit it and update it and make sure it's all correct, and we'll be removing everyone who's not correct.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. And you can also add your sub team. Awesome. All right. So yeah, it works. So I don't know why it didn't work the first time. I think you might have just not clicked the button. Maybe you click cancel instead of add or something silly. Very, very cool. All right. So yeah, this is looking really, really good. And again, this is just sets up our core team, and then from here we'll be implementing the budget. So I think we're done with this. So let's finish up let's take a break. Actually, maybe we should not take a break because I need to get going.
Okay.
So maybe we should just finish up and then we can go. How's that sound?
Okay, fine. Okay.
So did you want to do one quick more topic on regen and then we're done, or what?
Yes, one quick more topic, then we're done. Let's just have then. How many minutes are we going to have on that? Is it 12 to 6 minutes?
Yeah, it should be really fast. And then also, if you can update Sandra later on the fact that the site is working again, or that that she can add. I mean, she's already added herself, so it's already good. So we don't really need to worry about that. But
Okay. Before we go further, let me quickly ask this. Can I also generate my own referral code? Like, can I have my own code, or that's a general code for everybody joining in?
correct, it's the general code for everybody for our core team. But we can have a separate code for FQN sub team, right? So when we start creating sub teams, we can have separate codes for each sub team, and then also in the context of the overall picture, every single time someone creates a new team, it would have a different code.
Okay. You should do that then.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to the next topic, please.
Yeah, let's do next topic. So the next topic is just one last topic on the, this will be topic 4, and then we're going to wrap up, right? So this will just be a quick regen up to 12 minutes, oops, on, you know, quick review of documents, right? Documents to see if it worked, right? And see proposal draft.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
All right, so yeah, let's do topic 4, and we'll check regen. I don't know if it's working yet, but I'm gonna go to the dashboard, go to client closing, and then SBLC, right? It was SBLC. Anyway, and
Yeah.
refresh.
Perfect. That sounds like a solid plan. Let's dive into topic 4, do a quick review of the documents, and confirm everything's working as expected.
So maybe you can share your screen and see exactly what is going on.
Okay. I'll do that right away.
Sounds good. Go ahead and share your screen and I'll take a look to help out and make sure everything's working smoothly. Let's get it sorted out.
For region, we'll come to region. Region. Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen now. Everything looks good so far. Just let me know if there's a specific part you'd like me to focus on,
Yeah,
and
so
we'll go
click
from
on
there.
client closing.
Got it. Let's take a look at the client closing section and see what's going on. If there's anything specific you want me to check or any issues you're noticing, just let me know.
So then go to the SBLC client. You said that's the one that you worked on?
Yes.
Exactly. Let's head over to the SBLC client section and review what's been done there.
Okay, then
Once-
scroll down. There's
All right,
no
let's go.
documents. It just says blank.
I don't know
Got
why
it.
it's saying blank. There should be document there.
Where?
Because there should be.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that there is, right? So we need to troubleshoot and know what the problems are. So you were saying that you had a document saved on your account and I couldn't see it on my account. So it seems that that's not correct at this time. Or maybe the data was lost, right? Sometimes the data gets lost or we don't save it properly or we didn't download. Maybe we download it instead of saved it. I mean, there's 100 things that could have happened.
Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
But the key is that it seems like everything is good for now, right? Because like mine shows no documents, yours shows no documents, everything's synced, everything's fine. So, you know, when you create a document, you need to make sure it saves. So you need to figure out what goes on if there's an error, and you need to download it and or do screenshots, whatever you can do. Okay?
Okay. Thanks for.
Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. We'll just keep an eye on how documents are saved and ensure everything's properly synced. And if there's any issue, we'll troubleshoot it step by step. Sounds good.
All right, so I think this is done, right? So overall for regen, obviously we need to keep improving it and testing it and trying to make sure that each of the items is working and getting all of our contracts set up and building these value lists right in our timelines. So that's all very important. So we can schedule to do that and keep testing. And then for Balos, really Balos is we just need to get the public profiles perfect so that everything matches what is required to be in our pops. And then from there, we can just delete all these testings, like all these tests can be removed. And then from there, we want to.
Exactly, that sums it up well. We'll keep refining and testing everything to ensure it all aligns perfectly. And once the public profiles are solid and the testing is done, we can clean up and move forward. That'll set us up for success in the next phases.
Yeah. So from here, once we have the team set up, basically it's done. The team and the pop is really simple and really done. Then from there, we just go and we actually start linking a budget. So we create and link a budget, and then it will automatically set up the team budget, and then from there we can practice working on payroll.
Okay.
So this site is basically ready to move forward with. We just need to get everyone on the team. So just remind everybody to use the code to get their on the team and get that all set up, and then and then we'll be good. So I think it's exciting.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Absolutely, that sounds exciting. Once everything's set up and the team is fully onboarded, we can move on to linking the budget and then tackle payroll. We're definitely on the right track, and it's all coming together nicely.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so there are currently 3 of us. So yes, I think we are good. In the HR board, we can just put Alice on here automatically.
Okay.
Perfect. That sounds like a great
Although
plan.
Alice is not necessarily, the HR board isn't necessarily part of the core team, but I feel like they are sort of part of the core team because they're invited to our sessions like once a month, and then also they are vote on everything, right? So on all our budgets and payrolls. Okay, so I think we're done then. Should we wrap up and check out? Any other questions? Anything else?
Any question?
And then once we get all of the value systems working, I'm going to go back to Regen, and the next step on Regen is a new module on our investor materials. That's going to be the next step. It's going to go into the investor materials. So that should be all set up for next week. So let's just hopefully finish up with the value systems in the next couple days. So what we need to do is just ask everybody one last time to join Balos, enter their pop, their public profile,
Okay.
and then we'll take it from there, and we can do all of the budgeting and the payroll practicing and testing. But anyone who doesn't sign up, we just add them ourselves. Like we can just click on public profile, and we can just manually add them ourselves. It's fine. They don't need to, as long as they have a pop on their spreadsheet, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that sounds like a solid plan. We'll wrap things up here, make sure everyone's onboarded properly, and then we can move forward with the budgeting and payroll testing. And once that's all set, we can dive into the investor materials next week. Everything's looking great.
So, let's go to wrap up.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and wrap up the session then. We'll do a quick stretch and then we can finalize everything. Let me know if there's anything else you need before we finish up.
Okay, so I'm doing the hours now. So we have Martins, Jade, Flo. We spent, how long did this take?
1 hour, 75 minutes.
1.75
Yeah.
hours. Flo is here the whole time as well. Okay. Any other next steps, questions, anything else? I mean, we definitely need to schedule work for all of these things: recruitment, Balos, Regen, UTG, right? What else do we need to do as far as our next steps?
Half year bonus.
Oh, half-year bonus. Did we want to talk about that at all today or vote on anything? I mean, or do we want to just wait on that and do the work? I mean, for me, it's really not about the half-year bonus at this time. It's all about the unbus proposal and specifically the client expectations and actually doing the work, right? So the only way we get our half-year bonus is if we do the client expectations and we do the work. We could set a deadline today, but I don't think that's really necessary because we're talking about giving ourselves as long as a month and a half to do it. You know, and that this might replace our December January payroll. Like if we can't do the December January payroll, this might be instead of.
Okay.
And then that also brings up that we need to do payroll for last month, right? Last month's payroll, so that would be the December 24 payroll, 25. So that is ready to go. We need to do it, right? And that, I feel like we potentially could try using the new payroll platform if we want to.
You mean Balos?
Yeah.
For payroll?
Yeah, we could use Valid.
And that would be great. That would be much easier and wonderful. I would love that.
Well, it's not much easier because we don't have it programmed yet. We still have to do all the programming and the coding. But if we want to practice it, we could use this current payroll to actually do the testing, you know?
Yeah.
So all we need to do to get that done is like, we need to build the team. So let's add everybody to the team. And then from there, we would just set up the budget. And then once the budget's set up, then we would go to the payroll.
Time to pause.
And set up the payroll.
Please stop. Close your eyes.
Right.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And we already have the payroll budget set up. No, the half-year bonus budget set up. So this is pretty cool, and it seems to all be working pretty well. And you can also... it just has sub-budgets. So you can add sub-budgets. That's kind of great. Sub-budget. Nice. The danger zone is deleting a budget, archiving it. Cool. All right. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. Should we go ahead and check out, or is there anything else?
Yeah, let's go ahead and check out.
Absolutely, that sounds great. Let's go ahead and wrap everything up and check out. If anything else comes up later, we can always tackle it then. Thanks for the productive session.
So I'll be giving the session 6.5. It was an okay session. So starting from tomorrow, I think I want to focus more on Sonic, less of engineering. And next will be to work with the team regarding our payroll. And next thing, work on Regen and Balos with J. And also consider recruitment. Hopefully, there'll be time to get all these things taught and achieved within the time frame we have before the year runs to an end. Okay.
Yes, making progress. So really quickly on Sonic, again, what works best for me is like thinking about each octant. There's 8 octants in the day, and think about each octant as its own basically functional team. Obviously, they're all dysfunctional right now, but right now we're focused on Andromeda. if we want to set up Sonic, that's great. Let's just set up Sonic. Let's recruit people to Sonic. Let's get Sonic functional. It shouldn't be about me. It shouldn't be about you. It should be about building a team that's functional during Sonic every day. Will we meet every day? Will we communicate every day? Will we do check-ins every day? No. But that's the goal, right? Because if we have no goal, all we're doing is just flailing around and not trying to accomplish anything, it just doesn't make any sense, right? The goal should be clear, continuity, professional work, and building that around a specific time frame, in this case, Sonic.
Okay.
All right, and then we can do recruitment around that too, right? So we can offer people, like if you want to work during Sonic for the recruitment, we can do that, and then let them know your only other option is Andromeda, and that's it. There's just Sonic and Andromeda. No one's doing Old World, right? Eventually we'll get that set up too.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
So as long as there's no regular scheduled session for Sonic, there's nothing to vote on, and there's no proposal, and there's no actual decision. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna check out. I would give the session a 7. No, 6.9. I thought it was actually a pretty good session. We actually accomplished a lot pretty quickly. And then we also were able to get into the platforms, which is exciting. Actually, I'm going to give it a 6.5 because we did do one major mistake, which is we spent like an hour doing nothing, right? So that was kind of frustrating. But from there, we actually got into the platforms. We have a plan moving forward. And I think we followed all the policies basically. We took breaks, we had flow, so all the policies are basically followed, which was really good. Yeah. So I think overall we're in pretty good shape moving forward. I will be working on obviously Regen and Valis. I'm excited about Regen and Valis, and working on Balas is going to be a lot of payroll stuff, right? And then from there, I want to work on, payroll and budget, right? Payroll and budget. And then from there, I'm going to be working on the investor materials automation. So I'm excited about that as well. And it's good to just kind of quickly check on what's after that. So what comes after that is tokens. So tokens and then value tracking. So I want to do the token setup, and then we're going to do value tracking. Right? So once we have our token set up, our value tracking, our investor materials, our payroll and budget, I mean basically from there it's just multimedia. So I do not believe I'm going to get to multimedia this week, but that's basically the last missing piece. Right, so we get the payroll and budget set up, we do the investment materials, the token setup, the value tracking, and then we get into the multimedia, and then at that point, we are ready to launch. Everything should be functional. We have tons more that we can do, but the minimal will be all set up to be able to launch. And so from here, it's just a matter of getting off 100% base stop and building platforms to ensure that we're meeting our deadlines.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So we basically want support on getting all our deadlines done. So that's going to be after we get the multimedia set up. Okay?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much the whole plan for everything going on. So flow. We want to check out with the number between 1 and 9, how the session went, any priorities, next steps.
Absolutely. That sounds like a great plan. I'd say the session was definitely productive, and I'm looking forward to all the next steps. For the session rating, I'd give it a solid 7, considering we made good progress despite a few bumps. And as for the next priorities, we'll keep focusing on the payroll, budget, and all the value tracking, and then move toward the multimedia setup. It's definitely exciting times ahead.
Nice. That was good. So Martins, any other questions
Yeah, no
ideas?
question.
Nothing? Okay. Well, then I think we're done. So thanks for showing up and making sure this happened. I think it's just good to check in on this. I thought we were gonna go over some of the bonus stuff, but I guess we have a plan overall. So the plan is gonna get us to where we want to be faster than any bonus will.
Okay,
So
yeah.
just getting functional is our top priority. And again, send that reminder out to everybody and remind them to do the Valos sign up and setting up their profile. And we'll give them a day or two to do that. And then if they don't do that, we'll just enter them all manually. Okay. But basically, we
Okay,
verified that it works for new recruits. The main reason we have that is for new recruits, right? So that new recruits don't have to wait for us, right, to get engaged into the budget and get basically processed. So basically, in the future, the whole process can be automated. So the recruit should be able to basically do an automated interview, automatically add
okay,
themselves to the pop within the budget. Automatically get in the budget, automatically be able to engage with everything for the team, right? So it should be much easier for us. So that won't matter if there's like 2-3 recruits, but if there's 100 and we get overwhelmed, now it'll all be automated, which is way better.
okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Cool. Ciao. Bye.
Absolutely, that sounds great. I'll catch up with you later and we'll keep everything moving forward. Thanks for the productive session, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.